Hello there, this is DBT and this is Art of Rooms. And alright, let's continue playing some more Asphalt Legends. And today is another one of those token dumping video days. That's right, I'm gonna be spending a bunch of tokens into unlocking one or maybe two cars in this video. One of them, of course, the one on the screen right now, the Zenvo TSRS. The other one, well, you'll find out soon. But before I jump into it, if you enjoy my content, you know what to do. Hit the like button on this video and subscribe to the channel. Because doing these things tell YouTube that this is worth recommending to more people can find the channel, and in that way, it keeps me going and I can keep making this content for you. So go ahead, like and subscribe for some more Asphalt Legends content right here. But alright, now the first thing that I should probably tell you is give you some context as to when I am recording this. And that is because in case someone is thinking like, oh, where is DBT getting all of this stuff, buying these packs? Well, all of this is in the past, of course. How much in the past? Well, it depends. This video could go live a couple of days after I record it, or a couple of weeks, a couple of months, who knows? But here we are. I am currently in the middle of the Legacy of Speed season, but more relevant, it's when the special event, or rather the Mayhem event for the Lotus ER9 is happening. You can see that at the time that I'm recording this event ends in a couple of days, so that's why it was important for me to record this, and you know, I'll publish it at some other point. Again, I don't know when you are watching this, mostly because there's so many things happening in the game right now with the Draft Syndicate and the Spotlight and all of this stuff, that this video I needed to record it to show you, well, the token dumping, but I don't know when it can go live, whenever there's a space for it. But anyway, so the reason why I'm talking about the Lotus ER9 event is because in here, as in the previous Mayhem event, it's considerably giving in what it can give you. Now over here, if you happen to have the Zenvo TSRS at 5-star, you can get the key for the car. And here's where things get a little bit complicated. You may have noticed that my currency changed and everything. This is because I am showing you in this video a recording that I did some time ago. You can see I did it 6 days ago, since over here reports that it was 8 days left to end. But anyway, over here what I'm gonna do is show you the state of my Zenvo TSRS. Over there I had claimed all of the blueprints that I could in the progress of the events. And let's see, how did I have the car? Over here, there it is. If I had the car at 5 stars, I could get the key for it, but obviously I did not own it at the time. I didn't have the car at 5 stars. Now, I did have it at 4 stars, and actually quite a bit of progress to get it to the 5th one, kind of. So I figured, you know what? I'm not gonna have to spend a ton of tokens in this, so I don't know, might as well do it. So yeah, there it goes. I was just checking, okay, so where can I get these blueprints? And you can see that I had 66,000 tokens, so I was like, nah, you know what, let's buy the packs. I'm willing to spend some tokens in order to guarantee getting this card, the Zenvo TSRS. Now, in this multi-pack, it features the Temerario, the Pagani Utopia, the Zenvo TSRS, and the Apollo N. Now, the Apollo N and the Temerario I already had, so all the blueprints that I was gonna be getting was for the Pagani Utopia and the Zenvo TSRS. So I was feeling good about not needing to spend too many tokens to get the card to the last star in order to unlock the key. Because this is a card that I've been wanting for a very long time. In case you don't know, I love cars with gigantic wings. And over there we got a bunch of blueprints for the Utopia. Very nice, but not what I was looking for. I love cars with gigantic wings, and the Zenvo TSRS with the crazy wing that it moves. Oh man, how could I not want it? And just like that, in the very first 10 pack that I got, a lot of blueprints for the Pagani, but none for the car that I actually wanted. I was like, oh, okay. I see how this is gonna be. By the way, you can see that this is fast forwarded. I'm playing this at, oh look at that, one drop over there again for the Pagani. I'm playing this at 1.5 speed so that it goes a little bit faster. But yeah, you can see, okay, finally I got a little bit of blueprints for the Zenvo TSRS, but I was like, really, game? Really? You're gonna give me problems to get those few blueprints that I need in order to get the car? And then suddenly I got those blueprints there for the Zenvo TSRS, which actually puts me 56 out of 62. I need 6 more blueprints in order to take it to the 5th star. So right, what else? Again, more for the Utopia. So I was like, okay, whatever, the Utopia, it's fine. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like Paganis, but I wasn't aiming for the Utopia at all. But hey, I got it to the 4th star. I was like, sure, I will check it later. Let's buy another 10 pack over here. More blueprints for the Utopia. It's like, really, game? Okay, there it is. Blueprints finally for the Zenvo TSRS, and more Utopia. Like, game, you gotta be kidding me. Usually, in case you don't know, the way that this works, or how it tends to work, is that it gives you blueprints more often for the more common cars. In this case, the Class B car being the more common one than the Class A, right? So I'm like, why? Why, game? Why you gotta be like that? So over here you can see I was missing 2 blueprints in order to take it to the 5th star and finally be able to get the key. But the game was like, nah, how about no? You won't have it. Well, thank you, game. Appreciate it. So yeah, I decided to continue buying packs because hey, I was so close and finally there it is. And there, so that was 1 drop and then I get another drop. So I was like, oh, thank you. Those drops that I needed and now you're giving me a bunch that I didn't actually need anymore. There's another drop and there's another freaking drop. In the last 10 pack, he gave me 4 drops while in the other packs, no drops. It's like, really? Okay, you know what? At that point, I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna complain about this anymore. I get my car to the 5th star. And that means that now all I had to do is go to that particular race, beat the time requirement that it has or whatever, and that should give me the key for my car. So I just got into doing that. Actually, I did end up, well, let me rewind that a little bit. I went over here because I'm like, should I upgrade this thing? And you can see I had 91 million credits. And then after a little bit, and by that I mean 5 million credits, I upgraded it a bunch. So like, yeah, that should be enough in order to beat the time. Nah, let's just get to it. And then I proceeded to do the race. 1 race later. All right, so I did the race and all of that. I don't need to show you the race, but yeah, there it is. That was me just claiming the rewards. So I was like, oh my god, finally! And like I said, I have been going for this car for so long, and it has evaded me so much. So finally, it was mine. And yep, let me get my key. Yep, and that's how I got the Zenvo TSRS finally after so long. I just thought, hey, you know what? This event looks pretty good to get my car. Might as well get it. And now we are back to the actual game. Now, this is not a pre-recorded thingy. No. This is the actual game. Now, you may notice that I have a lot less tokens than I did towards the end of that last video because I did spend a bunch recently on the Lamborghini Revolt. So that video has been already released some time ago. So don't worry too much about it. But yeah, so right now I have 48,000 tokens. So what else am I looking to get? Well, remember I got a lot of blueprints for the Utopia? I started to think, what if I go for the Utopia? Because look at that, I have it at 4 stars, but the thing is that if I want to get this car, actually that's not the correct race, further up ahead over here, if I happen to get this car at 6 stars, I'm going to be able to get the key. So, here's the thing about it though. Do I like the Pagani Utopia? Yes, I do like Paganis in general, and I would like to own this thing. Let me change the color to the default one, just in case you are more used to seeing it that way. Would I like to get this car? Yes. Do I absolutely need it? No. It's a mid-high class A car, but nothing absolutely amazing just in terms of, oh my god, I absolutely need this. It's not like I have any other car around there. No, I do have a bunch. But it would be nice to get this car. Now, the thing is, I'm gonna have to spend a bunch of tokens. Now, I'm halfway to the 5th star, but the 6th star is gonna need a tremendous amount of blueprints in order for me. I think it needs like 80 blueprints. It's absolutely ridiculous. So I thought that's gonna be a lot of tokens. But here's the thing though. These packs, the multi-pack? These things, yep. Because of this system that they added some updates ago, where cars that you already have maxed out will no longer show up in the drops for the packs. That means that any drops that I get for this multi-pack is gonna be for the Utopia. Obviously, I still have the same chance to get my usual common stuff and whatnot, but at a drop rate of 20%, and all of the blueprints that I get are gonna be for the Pagani Utopia. And on top of that, I get 4 blueprints instead of 3 per drop. In normal packs, in normal 10 packs for a particular car, you get times 3 blueprints. Over here is times 4, so that is already 33% more. And the packs are cheaper at 750. A car of this caliber, I think it would be about 900 tokens in order to get a 10 pack. Over here, the packs are cheaper, the drop rate is higher, and I actually get more blueprints per drop. So I think, as much as I say that I don't actually absolutely need this car, I think this is worth doing. And normally I would like to make a whole thing of calculating, oh, how many packs am I gonna have to buy in order to do this? I don't think it's worth doing over here because the results are gonna be so incredibly varied, so I have no idea. I don't want to make a prediction. Now I'm gonna say that I'm not willing to spend a lot more than 10,000 tokens. I might go a little bit over that, but I don't want to spend a whole ton. So yeah, I put on the top left side how many 10 packs am I gonna get and how many blueprints am I gonna get for this. So yeah, how about we start buying? Now this I'm doing in real time, so I cannot fast forward it for you. So you're gonna see my real time reactions because yes. So Here's nothing. All right, so let's start writing down, because, man, writing this in real time is kind of tough. That's going to be my first 10 pack, and how many blueprints am I going to get from this? Again, let's remember that it has a 20% drop rate. That's already 3 drops, and the last one is still guaranteed. That's 3 drops. That is, at the very least, 16. That's going to be 20 blueprints. 20 blueprints in one of them. That's absolutely bonkers. All right, let's keep going. Man, that's... See what I was saying? Like, once I weighted all the variables over here being like, the packs are cheaper, I get more blueprints, I get this, blah, 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 and all of that stuff, I was like, yeah, no, this is absolutely worth going for. So that already is going to be at least 2 drops, the one that started and the very last one. So again, not as good as the previous one, but still pretty good, right? So that puts us, what, another 8 blueprints that we just got. So we got 28 blueprints so far. Yep, let's start it up. Gimme, gimme. Beautiful. So now here comes the difficult part, because again, remember that this last start requires a tremendous amount of blueprints. Absolutely ridiculous. Again, I think it's like 80 blueprints. So hey, let's hope for the best over here. So okay, nice. 86 blueprints. Holy smokes. Yep, it's fine. It's fine. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm willing to go down to 35,000 tokens. That is as much as I'm willing to go down. All right, that's 8 blueprints, which is still pretty good. So that puts us at 36 blueprints. All right, let's keep on buying. Yeah, I'm just going for it. All right, what can I tell you, man? It is what it is. Again, Utopia, it's a rare car, and having a good opportunity to get it in this way, you know. There are times when oh man, this is gonna be one of those bad packs, isn't it? Yeah, I think this is literally gonna have the last one only. Yep. Okay, this was a terrible pack, because it only had, even with the 20% drop rate, it only had the very last, the guaranteed drop for the car, so oof. It's fine. But yeah, I keep on saying, right, that my tokens are exclusively for Lamborghini. Fair. Not exclusively, but mostly. But there are times when, okay, that's gonna be 2 drops already. There are times when I'm like, you know what? This car I like enough that I'm willing to spend tokens. Or, in the case like this, it's a car that I like enough, and the overall offer is good enough as well. So that was what? 3 drops? Was it? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so that makes it another 12 blueprints. That puts us at 52 blueprints so far. All right, cool. Cool. All right, let's keep going. So yeah, the general offer over here was good enough. You know, again, it's a car that I do like, maybe not my favorite or anything, but given the cheaper price of the packs, the more blueprints, the more drop rate, and all of that stuff, yeah, I thought that this was gonna be worth going for. So yeah, I'm breaking my rules a little bit of spending on anything, on something that isn't Lambo. Oh my God, look at that. That's 8, 12, 16 blueprints right here. Holy smokes. That's gonna put us at what? 68, unless I'm miscounting. Yeah, it should be 68. All right, perfect. All right, let's keep on buying. Man, look at that. I'm already halfway to that last star. So this is my 6th 10 pack. And let's see. Come on, game. I believe in you. That's gonna have at least 2 drops. Fantastic. That's gonna be 3 drops, I think. Yeah, because that's 1, 2, and 3 right there. Oh, wait. Oh my God, that was another 4 drops. That is another 16 blueprints. That's gonna be 84 blueprints. Lovely stuff. Holy smokes. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. All right, so this is my 7th. And, beautiful. Oh, I got excited there. It looked kind of similar, but no, it was a different car. All right, 2 drops, 3 drops. Oh my God. 4 drops. That's gonna have 5 drops in total at least. Oh, look at that. Oh my God, look at that. I am legit what? How much is that? 9 blueprints away? All right, so that's what? Again, 4. Well, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 drops. That's 20 blueprints. So that puts us at 104. And all right, if I get lucky enough, this should be it. But whether it's this or the next 10 pack, it's still... I mean, come on. So that's gonna be my 8th one, by the way. Just writing it down. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. Is that? Oh my God, that was a jackpot. Why, game? Why? Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna complain. It's still ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Oh yeah, come to Papa. All right, so that had 1, 2, 4 drops. It had 4 drops. One of these two look this like looked like 2, but obviously it was 15 because it was the jackpot, right? But anyway, so that was 4 drops, one of which was the the jackpot. So that was, let me count. So basically that was 8 from the 3 regular, no, excuse me, 12 blueprints for the 3 regular drops plus 15 of the jackpot. That is a total of 27 blueprints. That puts us at 131 blueprints. Holy smokes. And this was way cheaper than I even expected it to be. Holy smokes. See, this is what I was saying. And even though in the Spotlight itself, I'm not going for the main car, which is the Lotus CR9, which is a lovely car, but nah. The reason why I'm not going for that one is because the packs for that one are... Okay, I've collected all the blueprints, so that pack goes away. For the Lotus CR9, look at that. Those are the type of packs that I was talking about, right? 900 tokens, a 10% drop rate. It only has 3 blueprints, and I need to still max that car in order to get the key. So that is a lot. I've already spent quite a bit in this season in order to get these cars, but man. Now, here's a bit of a problem, though. I cannot go for the key because I am currently at a rank of 3100 and it requires almost 3800. So you know what that means? I need to upgrade my car. So give me a minute. A bunch of millions later. All right, so basically I took both top speed and acceleration to stage 13, applying all of the import parts without the epics, obviously. And a little bit more into nitro handling. I already had it over there. And by the way, notice that I have 3 epics, which is not a lot, but hey, I'll think about where would you guys recommend me to spend those 3 epics? I wonder. But anyway, I got the rank required in order to complete this race. But hey, what else did I need? Okay, so the basic stuff, right? Stunts, airtime, jumps, no wreck. What was that? Some drift, barrel rolls, nitro bottles. The main thing is gonna be beat at time and bunch of shockwaves. All right, I think we're good. Let's do that. Now, as I was saying throughout this entire thing of dumping the tokens, you know, again, I'm mostly focused on Lamborghini for the most part. Like I said, I recently, by the time I'm recording this, not by the time the video is released, but at the time that I'm recording this, I just spent a bunch into my Lamborghini Revuelto, the Lego version. Because, hey, it's a Lambo. That is my main thing when it comes to spending tokens. But there, like I said, there are just some cases in which it's just the opportunity is so good to get a certain car that I just go for it. It was something similar in another event. I don't remember which one it was. But thanks to that event and those same type of multi-packs, I was able to get my Lotus Evija. I think it was in the Revuelto event. No, excuse me. Temerary event. I don't know. But there were multi-packs they had for the Lotus Evija, which is a Class B car, again, and it's electric, so I shouldn't care too much. But the opportunity was just too good, so I just went for it, and I also ended up 6-starring that car. Because again, these multi-packs with this new system of like, hey, the cars that you already have get eliminated from the pack and all of that, it's so good, as you saw already. Because in previous multi-pack like this, I would have gotten a ton of blueprints for cars that I had already maxed out, and that is absolutely terrible because it's a massive waste of your tokens. But now they went from the worst case scenario when it's only 1 car that you have left to start up to the best case scenario when it's only 1 car left to start up. But anyway, so there's my race, and yeah, let's skip this. Oh boy, man. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, sure. This is it. Oh yeah. Now again, I may not be a huge Pagani fanboy. I do like them. They're pretty cool cars and all that. Not a huge fanboy, but still a pretty good car in terms of performance, and the opportunity to get it was just too good. So what can I tell you? I went for it. So yep. Now I still need to make some more progress in this event to get and claim everything that I can before the event ends. Like I was saying, I'm not really gonna go for the Lotus ER9 because it's a bit of a thing. The previous Mayhem event that we had for the Ferrari 499 Modificata, whatever it was called, it was a better one because it wasn't a key car. This one being a key car, it absolutely demands of you to finish this entire event. So that means that I need to take the car to the 6-star in order to get this key. So it is a very high requirement. Wait a second. Could I get away by getting it only to 5 stars though? No, because this is 2. Oh, okay, never mind. So I thought that if this one was only 1 single condition, this is the one that I could skip. So maybe I could take the car to 5 stars and just not have done 1 condition, because again, this key requires you to have 282 out of 283. So you can skip one single condition, but no, you do need it to 6-star. Either way, like I was saying, that would require a lot of tokens. So, hey, it's a lovely car and all of that stuff. But again, I already spent a bunch in both the Zenvo TSRS and in this car and in my Revuelto. And as I always say, I'm a very careful person when it comes to my token spending, because you never know when there's gonna be a new Lamborghini. And whenever there's a new Lamborghini, you bet that I'm gonna want to have a bunch of tokens left to try to unlock it. But anyway, that's where I'm gonna leave it for this video. Again, I don't know when this video is coming out. It could be in a couple of weeks or even a couple of months from when I recorded this. But hey, at least I hope this was entertaining. And if it was, go ahead, like, subscribe, and all of that good stuff. And I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.